artist on. We'll kind of come over to the after show, play a few more songs, and just kind of talk about the songs a little bit, where they came from, where the songs were born. Yep, because we're live, we're good to go. So if you guys are in the chat, just go ahead, hit like, or let me know you guys are in there, and we got some people rolling in. Cool. So yeah, I'm just gonna do it. It's gonna be a little generic tonight. No shares, no posting, that crazy stuff. And so if you guys are watching, come on. Hey, they're all coming in anyways. This is gonna be fun. All right, dude. So yeah, when we were looking at some songs, we were talking about a couple. One that came up, dude, Busy Man. Definitely one I want to talk about because it was funny. Cause I asked you earlier when we were talking on the phone if you had any Billy Ray Cyrus influence because one beer at a time, they keep break your heart line. I love, dude. That's like my favorite line of that song, dude. To me, that song, I'm like, yes. But like when I was younger, dude, I used to watch a lot of Billy Ray. He had a song called Busy Man, and I was kind of like my nickname in a way because I was always so damn busy and I never really took the time to stop to do anything. And I know you and I were just talking. We were you play the Switch, and my son plays the Switch. And when I heard that song today, I kind of had to stop for a second and I actually told my kid, I'm like, hey, come here. Saturday night, you got a new game coming in. You and I, we're gonna camp out in your room. We're gonna sleep over. We're gonna do all this stuff because I feel like lately I have been too damn busy for my own kid sometimes. And when I heard that song, it reminded me. But for you, I mean, is that kind of the same place where it came from, or where was it born, dude?
Absolutely, man. So it did, and it was actually, the song title. I think it come from, I don't know. Me and my dad were talking about something. He had said, I don't know if he said like, "Hey, are you busy, man?" or whatever, and it or hey, don't stay so busy, man, or something. He had said something to me, and I took it down. I was at the QS Songwriters Festival. I was at Island Dogs. I don't know if you know that little bar down there, but so I was there, took it down, and I had it in my phone for a while, and wanted to write it, and then finally I got into a room over down a Music Row with Jordan Fletcher and Shane Miner, and
it was a Fletcher tune. I didn't know you wrote this co-wrote with Fletcher now.
Oh, absolutely. He wrote One Beer at a Time. He wrote One Beer at a Time with me too, and new song got coming on the album called "Keep the Lights On."
That's why I connected to this song right away, dude. I'm a huge Fletcher song too, or fan too, man.
Yeah,
love
man.
that guy.
I love Fletch, man.
Mm.
And so we all wrote it, and he actually had the vibe going. He was playing some stuff, and it just kind of all fell out. It was really cool. It just all fell out, and it was actually there was a time in the right we all were like, it like hit us weird, man. It hit us weird. We don't want to make time for things that matter. Can't turn the TikToks backwards. Like, it's like, and it was the first time I was like in a right. Actually, we took a break and we went and called. We took a break from the right and went and just took 5 minutes and went and called somebody that really mattered to us. And I called my mom and my dad and just didn't even tell them what was going on. I just talked for a minute, and then we went back to the right, and it was actually really stood the hair up on my neck for
yeah, just hearing
it was weird. It's like I'd never had that happen in a right before, and then I didn't have the song for about a couple days, and I showed my producer it, and he goes, "That's it, man. We're recording that one for sure. That we got to." And got the check off from them boys, and Shane Miner and Jordan have both been a huge help in all of the songs that they're on for my career, man. So, and they were cool about it, and they believe in what I'm doing. I believe in what they're doing, and I was fortunate enough to be able to put it out.
Dude, that's phenomenal. Oh, I can't wait to hear it, man. I can't wait to hear you play it right now and just hear the stripped down version of it because, like I said, I had such a connection to it today, and it changed my day around. Like when I heard it, I was like, "Hey, Jax, come here. We gotta talk." Totally made our plan. So, man.
Well, that's what this song's about. For anybody that's listening out there, if you needed a reason to slow it down, don't think twice. Just make some time for the things that matter. Because what do we get if we're lucky? If you're really lucky, get 100 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, you're really lucky. Maybe by the time you have kids and everything else, I mean, yeah, you don't. I mean, you're gone before you know it. I mean, just like when you were talking, you said you just found out it feels like yesterday you just found out you guys were having a kid, and here it is. You're 4 months 2 months away now.
2 months from launch. Knocking on the door. Come on.
All right, buddy. Let's hear it. Some Busy Man.
All right, here we go, yo. Sun ain't no know it's gonna shine, and fish ain't know it's gonna bite, and beer ain't know it's gonna be cold. Gas tank ain't know it's gonna be full. Bonfires ain't always gonna burn, and back roads won't always be dirt, and the moments don't stick around. You just stop and slow down. Hey, busy man, don't stay so busy, man. Big time for the things that matter. You can't turn the tick-tock backwards. Take it from a busy man. Sure gonna miss it, man. Here's before you know you're gonna wish you hadn't been so busy, man. That girl, you know it's gonna wait on you. Might as well go on and put a ring on it. Y'all got our own story to tell, and memories ain't making themselves in a small town. Won't always be small, and drive home really ain't that long. Give mom and dad a call. Just take the time to talk. Hey, busy man, don't stay so busy, man. Make time for the things that matter. You can't turn the tick-tock backwards. Take it from a busy man. You're sure gonna miss it, man. Here's before you know you don't wish you hadn't been so busy, man. Take it from a busy man, 'cause I sure miss it, man. Hey, busy man, don't stay so busy, man. Big time for the things that matter. You can't turn the tick-tock backwards. Take it from a busy man. You sure gonna miss it, man. 'Cause before you know, you're gonna wish you hadn't been so busy, man. Yeah, before you know, you're gonna wish you hadn't been so busy, man. You're just a living man or a busy man. Take a little hurry from your hurry up. Get a little unwind, make some time for the good stuff. Busy man.
Oh man, yeah, I love that. I love to take a little more time for that, man. I love the way that ends. I'm looking forward now to Saturday night, dude. I cannot wait to hang out with this kid and just having a night. He's still here. Just having a night to throw back in game night again. But thank you for that song and for inspiring me and for making me just think. That hey, it was time to kind of slow down and grab a day and do my thing. So going on, man.
Dude, I love that. That's the message.
Yeah,
That's the message,
well,
man.
now for you, for an artist, when you get song or when you get stories like that for people, I mean, it has to be like the feel good. Like when you get those like that, you're actually doing something with the music. I mean, how does that? How do you like when you get connections like that? How does that make you feel, man?
It makes me feel like that's exactly why I moved to Nashville. That's exactly why I started doing this in the first place, because you want to know, I felt those same feelings when I listened to guys like Chesney. And that, back to the influence thing, you know, that's what I wanted to do, man. If I could take my songwriting and make people feel the way that Chesney and guys that I looked up to made me feel, then hey, that's why I'm here.
Dude, that's awesome, dude. I love it. And appreciate, man, everything you've done. So the next one, Truck I Grew Up In. I need to know about this one because I heard this song earlier and I was like, dude, tell me the backstory. Where was it born?
So I can't lie. My boy James Kelly had the title.
Nice.
And we hadn't been written. He told me the title. I said, bro, you're saving that one for me. Save that for me. And we got in the room. It was me, James Kelly, Phil Billy, and Craig Campbell.
Oh.
And this song took us 5 writing sessions. We all agreed. We don't care if this takes us 100. we're going to dig until it's right. And we started writing, and like how everyone was, tossing around how they thought the song going. And I just said, I started spilling out my childhood and my life. And
Yeah.
next thing you know, we started putting elements of that in it. And I was like, listen, if we could make this song 100% authentic to my childhood, that would be badass.
Dude.
And just my life. Like if every line was true, that would be awesome. Like that's where I would love to see the song go. And damn right we did it. And that's this is one of my favorite songs, if not my favorite song I've ever written in Nashville so far, because it's real. It's 100% real to me. And in the song we talk about Jenkins Pond and Station Road, and those are real places. Like Farmer Jenkins is now done passed away, but that's where I fished at for the first time and caught a brim or bluegill with my old man. And
that's so cool, man. Just throwing that in there.
And there's pictures of the fifth wheel dually 01 Ram of a kid. Like and there was, I remember hitting, we had a backyard baseball games, and I would always the balls would hit my dad had trucks in the driveway and shit, and the baseballs would definitely hit the trucks, and we would just play dumb, There wasn't no, we didn't do that.
Yeah, right. I
put like, that he's like, yeah, you're full of shit. I know you guys did that.
Dude, I shot my window out with a BB gun once and told my dad my car got broken into. That was what I used to always do. But I told him the truth after a while. But it just took a while, but we did do fun things. But it's cool that to hear the stories and hear the actual places that you kind of relate to, because now when you get to sing this song, it's a shout out to your hometown. A shout out to that guy's place where you used to go fishing, man. I mean, you're still thinking about those times, and I like that, man. It makes you. We're talking about your new album and everything. How you're more real and how people are going to know you from track one to the end, and how you're working more on a project. And
this is the first track on the album.
Hell yeah, dude. One thing you got to promise me though, when you start playing shows after this album comes out, you got to play a show where you play the album track one to the end, dude, all the way through in order, dude. You got to do that, because I think that's the coolest thing when artists do that. And
hey, if you're down, let's do it. Let's do it live one day, man.
Hey, I got a stage right here next to me. We always put you down here, but that would be cool to do like track one all the way to the end, just to hear the flow and to hear that track. So, well, all right, dude. Truck I grew up in. I can't wait to hear it. Let's do it.
All right, here we go. It was a 6 on the floor, 01 Ram, fifth wheel dually, Yosemite Sam, mud flaps, gun rack, couple wasn't me, Dad, back fender baseball dance, under a half-inch of mud on that truck I grew up in. AC/DC to AJ songs, me and Dad in that lap parked by Jenkins Pond, fresh bait on the tailgate, Slim Jims and Gatorades, filling up a bucket of brown to take home to Mama in the truck I grew up in. I see a boy standing up on camel seat covers, one hand on the wheel, Superman in the other, then turning 16, turning the key, turning down Station Road, just my boys and me, turning them Alpines all the way to 10, passing out, waking up in that truck I grew up in. Now I got rear view memories of adolescent years. First kiss, first ticket, first up a bunch of beers, breakups and makeups, hunting trips and spit cups. Wish I could take one more spin and leave a trail of dust in that truck I grew up in. Yeah. Be that boy standing up on camel seat covers, one hand on the wheel, hot wheel in the other, then turning 18, turning the key, turning down Station Road, just my girl and me, turning that boy I was into a man. Lot of life, lot of love, and that truck I grew up in. Yeah. Wish I could go back to 16 again. Turn them alpines away to 10. Take one more trip around the sun in the truck I grew up in. The truck I grew up in.
Dude, I love the connections in that song, dude. Just all of it. It's a feel good song, taking you back home. Dude, that's gonna be a hit. You're chasing that number one, man. You might get knocked on the wood, but man, that's gonna be a hit, dude. I feel that one. So
thank you.
People in the chat are definitely saying hits too. So, dude, break up.
You hear that, Kelly boy? That's a hit, boy. Come on.
Break up with a memory, man. Tell me about this one because I haven't heard this one. Just the name of the song is just screaming like, "Oh, dude, it's gonna be a badass song."
Dude, we had this title. Me and Kelly again, dude. Kelly's like, I know.
This guy's a gem, man. You got to hang on to him.
And the cool part is, like I said, we've been romping together since I got to town. And this one thing that and a lot of the guys who ride with me know this. Like, the guys that have put in the hours and put in the work and doing this with me, they're gonna be with me till the end, man. And that's just how we roll. And honestly, yeah, I mean, he's a badass. And this song, we had this title forever, and we saved it and saved it and saved it, and then finally it was me, Phil, Billy, James Kelly, and my producer Bobby Huff. We wrote this one, and the idea behind the song is we had this real like John Mayer thing going on, and it ended up changing completely. And like this one took us two rights also, and you can break up with someone, but you can't break up with a memory. And that's kind of it, man. That's just like, that's the moral of the song. And we wrote it like that, you know?
Oh, hell, I can't wait to hear this one, man.
Well, this is a brand new one also. This is also on the album.
This is awesome, dude. I cannot wait.
A lot of people never heard these ever, not even on my personal pages, but I'm glad I'm getting
it tonight for this.
On Gainin Fast on Memphis.
Oh yeah, guys. First listen, guys.
Here we go. Kept our breakup on the down low round, old friends. Figured we'd be all patched up and good by now. It's been a month of Mondays and I still can't see no end. Or beginning to when you come back around. 'Cause I can break up and make up with your picture on my dash 100 times a day, and you still take me back to a happy ever after in my mind. You and me, oh, 'cause you can't break up with a memory. It's gonna break my mom's heart when she finds out that you won't be coming over anymore. That life, the house we talked about's all gone now. And I'm just another prisoner to love and woe. 'Cause I can break up and make up with your picture on my dash 100 times a day, and you still take me back to a happy ever after in my mind. You and me, oh, 'cause you can't break up with a memory. Oh, no, you can't break up with a memory. I can do my best to just leave it alone. But around and round, here you come, and there I go. I can break up and make up with your picture on my dash 100 times a day, and you still take me back to a happy ever after in my mind of you and me. Oh, 'cause you can't break up with a memory. Oh, no, you can't break up memory.
Okay, I lied. That might be your first number one. Oh man, that dude, that got me on that one. That was a good one. I'm liking that, dude. If that was the first time you playing that one live, people are gonna like that one.
First one.
Oh man, look at this. Dude, that's right. Is this a greatest hits album you're working on, dude? I'm telling you. You're bringing the heat, dude.
Well, and that's what I was saying, man. Like these last songs are the last 3 years. I mean, the best songs that I've written over since I moved to Nashville. I've kept like I've thought I was putting out my best music, and then once I like I was saying before, once I've tapped into just being me, no matter what, and that's all I want the people to know is authentically who I am to the core, and these songs meaning something. And from track one to the end, by the time they're done listening to the album, they know me. They know who I am, and that's what this album, Love and War, is about. It's about, and how I come up with that title. Wait till y'all hear Love and War too. Like I said, I wrote that with Casey Beathard. And David Frazier and.
I'm getting giddy about that one because like I said, you dropped Casey's name. I was like, oh, and then the title, dude.
So and honestly, more than now than ever, as I'm going through a lot of these changes in my life of getting married and my career starting off and having a baby and becoming a dad and all this stuff, and and watching my parents get older and family members passing on, and just like life happening and just growing up, man, and I've turned more to the Bible now, probably more than I ever have in my life. And, and that's kind of like where this Love and War thing come about. And David Frazier actually said it in a different song. Another song on the album, I'm dropping another one called Man I Was Today. He dropped Love and War in one of the lines. And it stuck out to me. Like it was in red ink. And, like, it's about being more love than war. We're all love and we're all war. Even when nobody's perfect, we're all saints and we're all sinners. You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
Even on a biblical level, man, like, even
in life, dude.
Love and war in heaven, man, even the war in heaven, and that whole thing. So it's like, it's been engraved in us since the beginning of time. And that's where Love and War comes from. It's like all about, that's what the album's about is, it's who I am, where I started, where I'm at, and now where I'm at is, and I'm only 26. I don't have that much to say, but that's those 12 songs, and 26 being a quarter of my life if I'm lucky. Like I said, back to what I was saying earlier, we only get 100 years, and this is that first little chunk of my 26 years I lived, and I'm not preaching on it. I'm just telling people my story.
It's your imprint that you leave behind, man. Your music is what people are going to know you from long after those 100 years are up. I mean, your music is still going to be.
And what was crazy, man, it's like when I really started diving into this, and I was thinking, okay, like a lot of people out there at concerts are probably somewhere between the ages of 16 to 40, in that window. There's that's a big window, and those are the listeners. And more of those concert goers, the younger crowd, are below 30, and those people, I've lived a chunk of that. So like I feel like a lot of the listeners are going to relate to this. This is where I'm up now, and being more love than war as I open the next chapter of my life.
Yeah.
The
next 10 years we're talking. So the last one we're going to close up before we went out tonight, Do What We Do. Another amazing title, which I'm sure is gonna fall in line, dude, with what you've been pulling out. He's been blowing the heat up here, guys. I mean, dude, do you have a date or a time frame when you're hoping to get this music out by any chance?
Uh,
A
I'm
goal?
not exactly sure. I
Yeah.
would hope by the end of the year.
Nice.
That's the goal is by Christmas. I am not rushing it. It's something I promised myself, you
Don't
know, and
don't.
I'm working really hard on it. And
Mhm.
every song, it's not like we're just going in and cutting a bunch of songs. Like we spend days on vocals, we spend days on the drums, on the guitars, on the bass, building the track, and just making sure that not only with the song that what we're saying, and we spent so much time writing them, that also when we're in the studio, we're capturing the energy that song should feel, the emotion that the listener should feel. So then not only recording the songs, but getting the songs back and listening to them and living with them, each one by one, and then throughout the year of us recording these songs, we've recorded 3 or 4 of them so far on the album, and as we are continuing to record these songs. I'm trying to beat them out, continuously writing, trying to beat them out. Like, is this one better than this one? Can we knock something off until it's done? And yeah, so hopefully by the end of the year it'll be done. But I don't want to rush it because I'm making it count on this one.
I was looking for an old meme or not. Like, oh, here it is right here. Cool. Let me see if I can get this downloaded real quick for. I want to share this because when you said rushing it, it made me think of something from back in the day. And let's see before we close it up. So this is a quote that we talked earlier. I'm a huge church fan. Let's see if I could share this. But he once said, so it says, it takes time to get the quality I want. If I make 5 records and it takes up to 15 years, I'll call it a day and be happy with it. So it's something I always have listened. So church has always taken like 3 years between albums. So when you say don't rush it, dude, because I feel like you and I talked earlier, you're working on a project. And then any project is gonna be something that it's gonna take time. You're gonna put it together. So I liked how you said you're not gonna rush it. It totally stood out, and that's what is making, I think, these songs just even better. Every one time you sing a song, it's even better than the last one. So, but definitely, I thought of that. You said don't rush it. I thought of that quote. I was like, oh, this is definitely something that I want to bring up because, yeah, it's something that you're building your imprint, dude. It's gonna last a while. So I love it. All right, so do what we do.
Thanks.
Oh,
once again, I want to say. Real quick, Aaron, I just want to say once again to everybody listening, a big thank you to Gainin Fast on Memphis. If you haven't heard the podcast, like and smash that follow button. These guys are great, and I'm very thankful that they bring me on here. And I know they have a lot of other great talent on it. So hey, smash the follow button, smash the like button. Follow
appreciate
these guys.
it, man. Yeah, we have fun, man. I just, like I said, I love music, and I just wanted a platform to kind of put it out there and let people hear it. And still being a fan, I always wanted to tell my stories, and I had so many cool concert stories, and that's one thing. I always have fans on the show. Like, so once a month, I try to interview another fan in the industry somewhere, just because they have some of the coolest stories, dude. I mean, some of these concert stories, I'm sure you've looked out and seen these bands kind of very much building memories at your shows. Like, even maybe a little bit too much alcohol and him and that girl's gonna hook up, or you're seeing things in the crowd happening. You're just like, now that my music's promoting that. So how cool is those moments for you?
Dude, it's freaking awesome. And I'll say this: a lot of the hunting stories, like Back to the Styles and the Wild thing, a lot of that has come from meeting people on the road. Like, and this is for anybody listening, if we're out somewhere at a show and you see us out, don't be afraid. Come say hello. That's why we're there. We're there for you. So come say hello. I'm more than happy to talk to anybody while we're out on the road. Or, I know people get like that, and there's some artists that, maybe don't like that. But for me, that's why I'm there. That's why I'm out there, and yeah, I've met a lot of people on the road that may have started out a family. We turned out to be very close friends, because once again, I know I said this before, but the people watching, the people listening, we are one and the same. I am the same as you. I put my jeans on the same way that y'all do. Like, and I genuinely mean that. It's just, I just am doing a different career or a different job. But that's the one thing that I would say that it's good to humanize people. It's good to do that, and that's what I want people to know about me, that I am the same as them, and come say hello. And if you got somewhere to hunt, damn sure let me know, because I'll come hunt with you. If the schedule's, y'all schedule lines up, my schedule lines up, we'll
I'll have
definitely.
to tell my buddy up in Wisconsin, let you know when next time he goes bear hunting. He always sends me trail cam pictures. They're hilarious. Like he just gives these like different bear and everything, like, dude. But in Wisconsin, it's like a point system. I'm sure you've seen it with like license and everything, and you can't hunt bear until you get so many points. You just got it, like the last year or two, so you got all excited.
That's awesome,
He's
man.
had the
Yeah,
trail
out there it's
cams
hard
up
to
for
get tagged.
years. Yeah, he's had the trail cams up. He's been watching them. He goes, "Oh, another year, I'll get enough points to get my license for the bear." And he was all excited, dude.
Yeah, I
He's
love
one
it.
of
And here, this is what I love to do right here. This is a perfect level. This is a broadcast to all hunting outfitters, all hunters and fishermen out there listening right now. If you want to go hunting and fishing, you can have extra room for me and my couple buddies or my team. We want to hunt and fish with you. If you're listening to this right now, don't be afraid. Hit us up on the gram, hit us up wherever you want. We'll be there.
Craig Spencer. I'll have to tag you later on. You'll have to hit this guy up because I'm sure he'll love it.
Heck yeah, man. I love it.
I got points on my license. It's probably a different license. You got points.
That's Kelly. That's James, dude.
I'm sure I got those points too at one day in my life now. All right, so man, yeah, we're gonna close up with "Do What We Do." Yeah, just man, tell me a little bit. Do we already go over this song or no? Sorry, my kids over here bouncing around.
Dude, oh no, you're good, man. It's hey, once again on that Mario that's coming out for the Switch, tell your boy, hey, dude, make sure you let me know. I wanna know the rating of the game if it was good.
Yeah, dude. Hey, Jackson, he's talking about you, man. He's talking about your Mario game. We're just talking about the Switch before we went live on the after show, guys, and it's gonna be kind of fun. I can't wait for this little Super Mario 3D. But yeah, dude, love to close out the show with this song, and can't wait to hear it, man. It's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, man. So, this one's called "Do What We Do." I wrote this song with Mitch Oglesby and Garrett Garrison. This song actually was put on hold and recorded by Chris Jansen, but then didn't end up making whatever project he was doing. So
Nice.
that happens a lot. But I was excited because that allowed me to put it on my record, and I love the song because I think it is very true. Why we do what we do. That's this for all the American men and women out there doing what they do to make the world go round.
I want to ask you one more quick question before we wrap this up. You songs on hold. Have you ever had a song on hold that you did not want to let go, but you just knew that it was going to be in better hands? Has there ever been a song for you like that?
I think the front half of that question, I would say yes. The back half, no. I had Man That Didn't Know Nothing that John Party currently has. That song is so true and important to me, but I am excited for him to release it to the world and people to hear it. I'm more than excited, but that was a hard one. That was a hard one to swallow, man, because that was the song that I wrote with Bussy and Bobby Hamrick. I didn't want to let that one go, man. And if for whatever reason that one don't make it, you damn sure I'll be hopping on that sucker.
I always think like I heard the story. I'm could be wrong, but Jamie Johnson in Color, he released or he had that song on hold. Trace Atkins grabbed it, but during that whole process is when he got his record deal, and he really wanted that song back, and Trace gave it back to him, and like didn't cut it. He ended up putting it on as like a bonus track. I heard down the road, but it was like a song where he had on hold and gave it back to him because he got his record contract. It was like, here, you your song back. And it's always stuff like that. I hear cool stories like that. I hear horror stories about songs on hold. That's why I like to hear good stories.
Honestly, I hope mine ends up being like that.
Dude, that's awesome. So
I hope it does come back.
All right, dude.
I really do, man. Because I love the song, man.
Yeah.
It's just But like I said, I am very grateful. And hey, there's other songwriters that are involved. You know, it's not all about my career.
Exactly.
Either. You know, we're doing the thing.
And there's how many versions of Tennessee whiskey do we have? So I'm sure you can always cut it down the road too.
Absolutely, man.
All right, dude.
All right, well here, this was called "Do What We Do." We do it for the peace of mind. Piece of land, glass of wine, porch swing, swinging out in the countryside. Under a bluebird sky, 'cause we love this life. 'Cause we want to be the man that'll treat her right, stand right by her side for the rest of her life. That's why. That's why we do what we do. That's why we give it all we've got. Why we get up early, work all day, and we don't stop. That's why we do what we say. 'Cause it's our name on that handshake. For the last, for the love, for damn good reason to crack a few. That's why we do what we do. We do it 'cause we can. 'Cause somebody's gotta show up when somebody can't find a friend. When it hits the fan, somebody's gotta give a damn. Yeah, we give a damn. That's why we do what we do. That's why we give it all we've got. Why we get up early, work all day, and we don't stop. That's why we do what we say. 'Cause it's our name on that handshake. For the laughs, for the love, for damn good reason to crack a few. 'Cause we want our kids to have more than we have. Maybe one day we'll wind up in heaven, man. That's why we do what we do. That's why we give it all we got. Why we get up early, work all day, and we don't stop. That's why we do what we say. 'Cause it's our name on that handshake. For the last, for the love, for damn good reason to crack a few. That's why we do what we do. Yeah. Yeah, that's why we do what we do.
Dude, this album's gonna be fire, dude. That's another hit, dude. I was loving that.
Thanks, man.
Dude, yeah, you're bringing on some heat on this one, dude. You could definitely tell it's been a lot of work and a long time coming for these songs, dude. And I love it how you're talking about just hearing those three. I already know a little bit more about you. I mean, so hearing this entire album, it's gonna be phenomenal, dude. I cannot wait.
Yeah, man. Like I said, and that's what I was talking earlier. Before we jumped on, I was just saying, like,
Yeah,
the past music is one thing, and I do believe it was a timestamp of where I was, but I am more happy to talk about the stuff that's coming.
oh yeah, but
It's so much energy, man.
you